Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading from Inner Alchemist Tarot. I'm Muriel and thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing to the channel and helping the community grow. Before we get into this reading, let's all take a good deep breath into our heart space. Thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes and guiding us, co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to walk in beauty. Thank you for these messages that are about to come forth, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope you're doing well, Pisces. Some of us are like, not maybe getting some sleep that we really need, rested sleep. I hope that you are getting that at some point. Get your rest. The energies are big and they're upon us now. This is the Kipper Oracle. We're going to start out with that, draw some oracles, and then we're just going to get to the tarot. And again, thank you, Spirit, for these messages that are about to come forth. Concern. Lovers. Maybe the sleepless nights or not getting much sleep is over something that you're worrying about, you're concerned about. Maybe, I mean, I don't know until I draw the cards. Whatever the concern is, money matters, love, relationships, yourself, health. Lover's card is coming out. And again, that could be a love relationship that's in your life right now, coming into your life. Could be a connection to yourself and your masculine and feminine energies. We're going to look a little further and see what we're seeing here. Today is a good day. Today's a new day. Today's a new point of attraction. Today's a day when new things are coming into our sphere to match that which we're doing within ourselves. New insights, new discoveries, newness. It's a good day. Thank you, Spirit, for this day that is upon us here. Dream. Desire. Ooh, look at that next to the Lover's card. Okay. Okay. I feel some of you might be having some dreams when you do get your sleep. And it's bringing things up. And some of you may be noticing a loved one that's in your life that may have passed on to the other side, transitioned onto the other side, or a guide, spirit guide, like ancestor, spirit guide, excuse me, angel. Someone that is appearing in your dreams and giving you information about what to do about this matter that you might be worrying about, having some concern over. Okay, so, and it might have everything to do with a relationship. There's something coming on. There's a love relationship that's happening. Next to this desire card, it's truly, clearly showing me that there's something around the love matters here. Woodwives, adaptability, and so that's exactly it there. Some of you are adapting to the situation at hand. It's gaining the insight so you can have that adaptability. We don't know exactly what's going on here until we draw the tarot, so I just wanted to read the general messages of that. Okay, so we're going to pull from the Star Tarot to begin with. Okay, let's see. What do we have here, Spirit, for Pisces? Oh, there we go. We have the moon coming out. That's your card, Pisces. The moon card, when it comes out, it could mean something that's hidden. Again, something in the shadows, because it's right next to this concerned card in this dream. It could also mean possibly drowning in emotionals, but coming out of that, you see this path that's walking up here? That's coming up out of that depths of the emotions and into the moonlight. The moon is also intuition. And then we have the two, the wolf and the dog, you know, coming up. The moon can cast shadows, and shadows could play with tricks with the eyes. So that also means metaphorically some, shadows coming up. There's the Fool card. There's some concerns. But again, gaining the messages in that dream space is so important, to listen to your dreams at this time. Eight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Let's do this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Queen of Swords, 2 queens. There's feminine energy there. It doesn't matter if masculine or feminine. It's the energies of the cards. And then we have 8 of Cups. Okay. We're going to get some clarifier cards for this and see what we're looking at. Okay. The Moon card again, that's a Piscean energy, that's your energy coming up out of the depths of your emotions and walking that path off into a new beginning, because it's right next to this Fool card here. The Fool card is Aries energy, and it's the card of taking a blind leap of faith. It's a total new beginning that's happening here. This 8 of Swords is a card that shows with the eagle here, you see the eagle, not concerning yourself with so much mental thoughts, arrows coming at you from other people perhaps, even self-sabotage, your own thoughts getting to you. You're rising above, like the eagle's flying. I always like to say grandfather eagle flying overhead. If you've been in my reading so far, you've seen this card. That's what I think of, is that spirit is helping you rise above your thoughts, rise above that anguish of feeling trapped with the mental arrows. Concerned over something here. The Queen of Pentacles is coming in here. I'm going to move these cards up a little bit. The Queen of Pentacles is an earthy, mothering, nurturing energy. She's wealthy, she's rich, she's financially stable, wanting this. Again, you have a new beginning. You're coming up out of the depths of your emotions, not letting your mind get to you. And then the stability of the Queen of Cups. We're going to get clarifiers of here, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, sorry. The stability of the Queen of Pentacles. She's stable, she's rich, she's nurturing. Queen of Swords is all about communicating clearly, making wise decisions, nurturing her mind. You see how the stars are coming up or coming down, depending on how you look at that, from the higher mind, gaining that access, making logical decisions, connected to her heart center. There's the butterfly in the heart space there. This angel is showing with the rainbow over here. So indeed, communicating clearly. And this 8 of Cups, as you can see here, this is beautiful. This is also a Piscean energy, is that this has a lot to do with this Moon card here. And I love how it relates with this deck too, is that this person is coming up out of the depths of the water here. And so these cups are down, but there's 4 cups standing. So she's moving on. She's swimming up away from the disappointment, emotional disappointment, and reaching to the star up there. Okay, so just like the crab that's coming up out of the water here, it's the same, kind of the same message. 2 Piscean energies there. So I feel, Pisces, is that you are moving beyond those mental, because the mind forms emotions that cannot, if you're getting those mental thoughts that are really getting to you, basically, it's bothering you, it can cause emotions that don't serve. but I feel that you are moving on from that way of being. You're adapting to the situation, and you are listening to your dream space. If you do not do so at this time, it's so important. This Lovers card and this Desires coming in here, again, perhaps some of you are having some thoughts about where to go with this relationship. Someone's desiring you, Pisces. And you're listening again to your dream space. And you're adapting to the situation and which way to go. Making logical decisions and grounding yourself. Okay, let's get some clarifier cards from the Lightseer deck here. Let's see what we're looking at. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. I know how it can be when you're just stuck in the mind. It's torture. You know, we're creatures that think. We have a brain that thinks a lot, and we try to figure out the situation in our brains, but we understand that we're not doing this alone. We have the larger part of ourselves. Okay, and this is a big, change. It's a new beginning. You are taking that blind leap of faith into this new beginning, Pisces, and it's beautiful. Okay, so what do we have for this moon card, Spirit? What do we have? Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords is a period after the Three of Swords, which is mental heartache, basically. Something that happened and got to your heart in a big way. It caused a lot of pain. And so taking your rest, again, has a lot to do, look at dreaming. So Spirit wants you to know that you get your rest as best as you can. Again, I can't say it enough, that meditation practice. And I know some people don't meditate very well. If you can't meditate, try to get sleep. If you can't sleep, allow yourself to, get some tea, chamomile tea. What is it? Counting sheep? I'm kidding. Really just lay down in bed and breathe. Even it's like 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, or 5 seconds in, 8 seconds out. Okay, so try that for a while. I'm gonna take my robe off here and get a little warm when I read. It tends to do that. So listen to your intuition, listen to your dream space, get your rest, Pisces. This is important, okay? We're going to see what we're looking at here. I'm going to do 3 decks. Oh, and by the way, on the bottom of this deck is the Queen of Cups. So we have 3 queens. There's a lot of... The Queen of Cups is a highly intuitive card, and I love it how it's now. I'm just placing this right next to the Moon card and the Four of Swords. Highly intuitive card, listening to your intuition, gaining insight. See the heart space? It's lit up there. It's beautiful. We have 3 queens. 3s. Body, mind, and soul. 3s is a sacred number. Okay, so let's draw from this deck here and see what we're looking at. I want to find out what this Four of Swords is. Okay. So queens are nurturing energies. Okay, the kings are the masters, the masculine energy. The queens, again, are masters, but it's in a nurturing way, that feminine internal. The feminine is the inner action to get the job done. The masculine is the outer action to get the job done. So you have 3 feminine energies. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine watching this. It's the energies of the cards. So that nurturing yourself, nurturing the situation. Okay. Spirit, what is this Four of Swords? Gaining your insight through intuition. And also notice above the this cup here is the moon coming up. And I adore this deck. Is just absolutely gorgeous. The Star Tarot is one of my favorite tarots. It's very shamanic. That's why I love it. Okay, so Spirit, what do we have for the Four of Swords? The Page of Wands. That has a message coming in. You're going to get messages, so pay attention. Indeed, can't say it enough. I know it sounds kind of, I'm just repeating myself, but listen to your dream space. Try to get that sleep and rest from whatever it was getting to your heart, okay? And moving on from that disappointment, emotional disappointment. Okay, Spirit, what is this Fool card? Let's draw from here. What's this Fool card, Spirit? The Seven of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords, as you can see, is moving under the moonlight. There's the moon again. Moon, moon, moon. Moon. Okay, so Seven of Swords is moving under the moonlight, undercover, in a private way. Seven of Swords could also mean deception. The message to the Seven of Swords is the universe always knows your true intentions. We're going to see, what is the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Yep. So because of that heart, that's the Three of Swords. You know, we were saying here's the Four of Swords. You're getting your rest. There's your heart here. After the Three of Swords, is that the universe, you are basically starting, you have a whole new beginning. You're taking a blind leap of faith. A blind leap of faith into a whole new emotional start. To see the concern card, moving away from that concern. Okay, the Seven of Swords, and the universe has your back. Knows your true intentions. Knows that deception that happened, that heartache, whatever happened for you. Put the pieces where they go, because this is a general reading. I do personal readings. Personal readings. All the information's in the description if that's what you need right now, okay? I also offer very potent healing and guidance sessions for psychic surgeries and things like that if you need that. And apprenticeships if you want to expand your own practice at some point. But anyway, back to the reading. You are taking a blind leap of faith and listening to your heart, moving on in a new beginning away from that that Three of Swords. Whatever got you. Something got you, Pisces. Something got your heart. See that the arrows, the swords coming into the heart space. You're rising above like the eagle is here. Okay, Spirit, what is this Eight of Swords? High Priestess, yes. You are that. High Priestess is a Piscean energy. So we have two major arcana. When you have the major arcana cards, it's happening and it's real. The minor arcana cards are the steps. So we have 88, by the way, and that's a master number. And you can look that up and see what that means for you. But 8, the symbol of 8 is no beginning, no end, as below, as above, so below, bringing the heavens to the earth, as within, so without, magic. And that's exactly it. You seeing with your eyes closed. I love the Lightseer deck for the High Priestess image of this, is because they have her eyes open, drawn over her eyes closed. It makes me think of this movie. It was the Stephen King series called Kingdom Hospital. And there was a character in that, one of the main characters, and he got into a coma in the hospital. And he could see, like they had his eyes awake but closed because he was in a coma. So everyone that came into the room saw him in a coma with his eyes closed. But us as the viewer could see the eyes open. And so he could see, and there was a psychic in the story. And she knew that he could see. He was awake. He was not sleeping. And she knew about this place, the in-between, the hither and thither, the earth plane and the spirit world before the souls went onto the light. It was called Swedenborgian space. There's a doctor, a psychologist, Swedenborgian, a long time ago came up with the concept and understood that in-between place. And underneath the hospital, Stephen King's a genius, really good writer. And I love the story. He knew underneath the hospital was Swedenborgian space. So it kind of, if you don't like freaky deaky movies or shows like that, then I don't encourage you to watch it. But Really cool concept of what was going on there with the hospital. Okay, so anyway, back to the card. You are gaining, see how she's receiving information from her higher self, from her higher mind. Okay, so indeed, at this time, blind leap of faith, moving on, listening, the universe has your back, knows your true intentions, moving undercover, away from that Three of Swords, and moving on, listening to spirit. There's the ego flying high above the situation of the concern, gaining your information from dream time, adapting to the situation. And I feel like it has a lot to do with this desire, this Lover's card. At this time, Pisces, I'm getting that you're not necessarily in your sexual mode, but somebody else is, and you really need your space. So not for all of you, but for some of you, it might be that way. Then we have the High Priestess coming off, because you're listening, you're in that mode of listening to your own, being in your own space at this time. What's this High Priestess card spot? Spirit, we have the Devil card. We are in Capricorn season. The Devil comes out because in the major arcana, the Devil is Capricorn. Capricorn, Pisces, Fool is Aries, Pisces, okay? The Devil could also mean, again, what we're saying is that not wanting to be in bondage, of this Lovers and this Desire card. Some of you feel like you're not there, but somebody might be that you're dealing with, and you don't really want that right now in the relationship. You want to take the high road, basically, with this, okay? So breaking the bondage, because you're listening to your intuition at this time, really knowing the true intentions of this individual. We're going to move on further and see what we're looking at here. What is this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? You could be really nurturing yourself, going at your job, concentrating on your money at this time. We have the Three of Cups. You know, we're talking about threes. Me, myself, and I. The Three of Cups also is like getting together with others, celebrating, being with the ones you love. Perhaps some of you at this time are being with your friends more, or literally you yourself and you. And see how they're all gazing up to the Big Dipper up here? And look at the color of the card too. It's the lavender, like the purple, like that's third eye chakra. So because it's next to this Queen of Pentacles, is that, and they're on the earth. You see how they're walking, almost like I want to say they're barefoot, walking on the grass out here into that. I just love it. I love the threes coming out, walking off into, you know, the space in the field, stargazing. Being in your feminine receptive energy, grounding yourself at this time, listening to spirit and gaining information from spirit, instead of being with that any kind of bondage, sexual bondage with this person. Okay, so you really are focusing on your own. What is this Three of Cups, Spirit? Okay, yep, that's exactly it. The Hierophant is the card that you're connected to Great Spirit, to God. You see how his hand is facing up? It's that as above, so below thing. And these keys right here represent a crossroad period. So you are at the crossroads of really doing this thing, listening to spirit, instead of going at the earthly connection with this person, with a lover, going into a love relationship, taking your time with that. Let's look a little further with this Queen of Swords, communicating clearly. See how the stars are coming up from her heart, crown chakra, same with the High Priestess here. What's this Three of Swords, Spirit? Yeah, Judgment card, and that's the call. That's the angel card, waking up the dead. It's like being woken up from the dead. And, you know, it's like almost like a progression in a way, dreaming. It's all in this card right here, is really getting your rest, connection to spirit, getting information from spirit, really connecting to yourself in a big way and not being in that bondage. You, yourself, and you, grounding yourself, communicating with spirit, and waking up from being in a mode of that in between, I want to say. Moving on from that emotional disappointment up into the star, up into the beautiful rainbow right there, and there's the dolphin, and then the bird too, showing spirit. Oh, boy, Pisces, 8 of Cups. What is this? The Justice. Yeah, it's balancing out the equation. You're moving in the right direction, Pisces. You're just basically, you're just paying attention to yourself right now. You don't have that inner space to have any kind of lover connection in a way that you can really go at that relationship right now. So that person that wants to be with you, and if it's true and it really is going to happen, they'll understand and they'll kind of step aside a little bit and chill on this, because they know what Pisces is doing. You're communicating that clearly. Justice card, Spirit. What is this Justice card? 10 of Pentacles. Indeed, because we have the Queen of Pentacles right here. You see that? The Queen of Pentacles is you're focusing on your money. 3 of Cups, being with others, emotionally connecting to, you know, your spirit, to God. You're, again, at that crossroad, but you're communicating clearly, and then waking. Spirit is waking you up. The Judgment card comes in, and its help is here. That's that red cross. Help is here, assisting you, bringing you out of the depths of your emotions, balancing out the equation. With this Justice card is Libra energy as well, and this is 10 of Pentacles is the happily ever after card, financially. So really, what I'm sensing here is that you're taking this time right now, taking your time out and listening to Spirit guiding you, really being solid within, paying attention to your money, working hard at that, instead of going at a distracting relationship with otherwise would distract you. Because what's happening is this balance, getting you out of that emotional disappointment, moving on from that. And you're balancing out your finances. So it's balancing out your connection with Spirit with your money and your job is what's happening. And then the relationship, again, I can't say this enough, is that when you have a good connection with yourself and with God, Spirit, whatever you consider the higher powers to be, then you can be there for others and really have that solid, beautiful relationship with another individual. That's how it works. Whew. That was a mouthful. Okay, let's see. Let's move on here and see what we're looking at as far as with the Fortune Oracle, and then we'll close up the reading. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for the Fortune Oracle for Pisces? Come up. Owl, there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition, and that's exactly what we're saying here, is that as you're getting your dream time, your rest, listening to your intuition, communicating clearly with Spirit, Owl is coming right in and telling you you have this wisdom that's going to really make these relationships, and with yourself first and then others, really strong. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis, and that's it right there. Renewal, period of transition, renewal. Oh gosh, excuse me, I don't even know where to put these cards. Right here. One more from the Oracle. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. And that's it. That is what you're doing. I feel some of you are going to be getting a raise at your job if you haven't already. Money's coming your way. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's do for the Angels of Abundance cards, and then we will close up the reading. All right, let's see here. What do we have, Spirit, for Pisces today? The phoenix rising from its own ashes after it burns down in the flame. Fire is transmutation. Nothing is ever the same. Fire is the only element that cannot be polluted. The air can, the water, the earth, but not fire. Fire transmutes everything. The phoenix burns down to its own ashes and then rises above as a brand new bird flying away. Bird, this eagle rising above. Okay, what do we have, Spirit? What do the angels want to say to Pisces today? Take divinely guided chance. Ooh, chance. Yeah, chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And that's what we've been saying the whole time in this reading, is that it's emotionally new beginning with the Fool card, moving on from anything that doesn't serve you, that bondage perhaps that you feel that was happening. With this Lovers card here, raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So there's another confirmation of having and receiving remuneration, money coming at you. One more card, Spirit. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Ooh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Pisces, thank you for liking and subscribing, and I will see you later. Many blessings.